What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Common Sense and I'm back. Sorry for leaving y'all hanging for so long, but you know how that go. First off, shout out to all my new subscribers and everybody that's continued to show my channel support. Much love to all y'all. But alright, let's go ahead and get into today's topic. So as many of you have probably noticed, we're living in a real overly sexual time right now. The likelihood of getting into real relationships, finding commitment, staying in a relationship or marriage, and the values of marriage have plummeted like a mother. There's complaints for why that is from both males and females. The number one argument from women is that most men value sex more than actual relationships. And because of this concept, it's led many women to feel that they need to behave and or display themselves in a more sexual manner in hopes of achieving a mate. Some women are going as far as letting the man that they're interested in get them in the bed before an actual emotional connection happens or enough time together has been spent. And like I said before, when it comes to sex, females are quicker to attach feelings to that than men. And when a guy chooses not to commit, he's automatically a bad person.
What the shit?
But in all actuality, once a man has already gotten to experience the intimacy part before getting to know the rest of you, and there's not much he's seen in you to make him want to stay, then it's that much easier for him not to do so. Leaving a lot of confusion for many females, which leads me to today's topic. Do men only want sex? Okay, first off, why is there this popular belief that sex is enough to keep men around? Ladies, out of the long list of shit that a lot of y'all expect from us, in order for us to even qualify to be with you?
What the fuck is this?
Why in the hell? Do y'all think that our list is just, I don't know, if I had to guess, food and sex?
Really, nigga?
Feed us and sleep with us. That's the formula that some of y'all think is gonna keep us around? Well, if that's the case, ladies, what the hell we gonna do with the rest of our time together? Just wait till it's time to eat or till it's time to put you through a headboard?
Come on, baby. Let's ride a new bed back to Africa, baby.
A few moments later.
Contrary to popular belief, not all of us men are as shallow as some of y'all women think we are. Yes, sex is important to us, but it's not the be all end all. Of course I know I can't speak for all men, because I know there's at least one man watching this talking about, shit, you on your own there, bruh. I need that ass, I need that ass. Good God almighty, I need that ass. Okay. But ladies, there is a large portion of us that ain't completely moved by sex. And I already know some of y'all ladies out there looking at me like,
You lying ass bitch.
Just hear me out, alright? I get it. Y'all see how some of us are portrayed. And how we go crazy over females that carry themselves as sexual objects. Either online or just period. But the thing about us men is our imagination is what drives us sexually. Ladies, all of you have a man that has some kind of fantasy of what it would be like to sleep with you. I don't give a damn if you think of yourself as attractive or not. He's out there somewhere. There either is, has been, or will be a man curious about what it would be like if he ever got the chance to get in them drawers. But once it actually happens, the fantasy is gone. And unless you done shown him that you got more to offer, then the chances of him sticking around is slim to none. And some of y'all ladies out there looking confused like, bullshit. Ain't no man gonna let all this go. Really though? So any man you sleep with is just non-resistant to you? Well, if that's the case, how many of y'all have only been in one relationship? And or had sex with only that one guy? Okay, maybe a few of y'all, but a majority of y'all, probably not. Another thing for all of y'all to be aware of is timing. Ever heard the phrase there's a right time for everything? Well, just so y'all ladies know, timing it is critical for us as it is for y'all. If you're looking for a man that's looking for a real relationship, and there's many definitions of what a real relationship is, but for the sake of common sense, no pun intended, let's define it as two people who are ready to invest their time and effort into a healthy relationship and enjoy all that couple shit. Then ladies, you gotta pursue a man that's at that stage where he actually wants that. Don't assume just because he's showing you interest that he's ready to commit. His words and his actions will give you the answer that you're looking for. Because a man can go through the motions of getting to know you and all that, enjoy the physical aspects of you, and then move on. You have to pick his brain and find out his intentions to your best abilities. But a lot of women had this misconception that by giving their body up earlier than they needed to, that it'll speed up whatever time it would have taken him to commit. Contrary to that belief, that's really gonna make your value to him go down some. I know that sounds messed up, but think about it. If the roles were reversed, could you have the same respect for that woman if she let you get it in too early in the game?
Hell no, to the no, 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 yeah, to the no, hell to the no, to the no, 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 listen.
Okay then. And plus, a lot of you women complain and look down on men that try to hook up with you too early. You see men like that as of less value to you. So what makes you think it ain't the same for us if a woman is like that? Her value going down, 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 down. Ladies, I know that y'all see some of these women out here that y'all refer to as hoes. And blindly, y'all think that they winning. But really, they not. They actually have it tough right here because men don't see the value in them after the sex. Ladies, believe it or not, holding out on the sex makes us respect you even more. And it gives us time to explore the more important things about you. In my personal experience, I've only had like 2 real genuine relationships. The first one I dated for like 6 months. And the majority of that time I didn't even think about sex.
You lying ass bitch.
Okay, I'm lying like a motherfucker. But you can't really blame me. She was thicker than a gallon of grits with not enough water. But yeah, I thought about it a little, but I was so in love that I didn't care about when or if it was gonna happen. And besides the fact that we was together, we were like best friends. So yeah, it really wasn't that big a deal. The second real relationship I've ever been in was like 1.5 years. And I also respected the fact that she made me wait. And for the longest, that didn't matter either, because of the power of the connection we had. Even though neither of those relationships worked out, I still to this day have ultimate respect for both of them because they saw the value in themselves. And saw the value in me. And took the time to try to build a connection before trying to rush it. Now on the other hand, yes, it was rough, but it wasn't impossible to get through. But yo, I'd say one of the most unattractive ways a woman has ever approached me was just outright walking up to me and saying, I want to have sex with you. What the fuck? What? I want to have sex with you.
What the shit?
And no, I'm not lying. This shit actually happened. And I bet a lot of y'all like, wow, I know you was excited about that. But granted, this is a girl that had barely even spoke to me. Didn't even have my damn number. And for the most part, ain't no shit about me. I know, but you was still hype about it, right? I mean, how many men experienced that? Cause you ain't no Idris Elba or no Michael B. Jordan, but you look aight. Thank you? Psych. Nigga, I'm beautiful. Inside and out. Okay, whatever. So how'd you feel whenever she asked you? Bruh, you really want to know? Yes, was, absolutely disgusted. Who the hell approaches somebody like that? Especially if it's somebody you want to date. And I'm not being cocky or nothing. I just have a strong feeling that if I did sleep with her, she'd turn around and be expecting a relationship out of that. And I refuse to participate in such nonsense. It'd be different if sex was all she wanted, cause we 2 grown ass people, and sometimes you come across people that you just want to sleep with, but can't see yourself with them long term. But you have to have the maturity to understand the difference between love and lust, and some just can't distinguish one from the other. But back to old girl, don't get me wrong, physically I found her attractive, but my respect for her plummeted after she asked me that shit. What, I look like a hoe or something?
Get the fuck out of here.
That is not how to go about pursuing me for an actual relationship.
Get the fuck out of here.
I think I'm smart enough and worth more than to let some female think she can bait me into a relationship with sex.
Get the fuck out of here.
Some men do, but almost all of them wind up looking stupid in the end. Some women too. Don't get me wrong, lust is powerful, but it ain't got shit on love. Don't believe the hype, ladies. If you want a real man to stick around, then sex ain't enough. You gotta put time in. Learn who he is. Be his peace. Sex don't mean shit if you constantly stressing him out. Know his goals, his fears, his interests, his motives, his intentions. Be his motivational coach. If he's somebody you can see yourself with long term, you need to pick every part of this man's mind. And know for sure that he's the one for you. Trust me. Cause there's plenty of examples out here that proves that sex ain't enough to maintain a healthy relationship. Of course, despite what I just said, many will still think they can control a man with sex. But they'll just have to learn the hard way, but hopefully they will learn. But alright y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. And since sex was a main part of this discussion, I can't leave this time without begging all y'all to practice safe sex to the very best of y'all ability. Now I'm not gonna advertise any particular brand of contraceptives, because frankly ain't none of these companies pay me shit.
Got him. Got him.
But alright y'all, ladies, spread the word. Sex ain't enough. If any of y'all haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and do that. Make sure you click the bell so you're notified whenever I upload. And follow me on Instagram at IamCommonSense. If any of y'all have any questions or video ideas that I haven't covered yet, then hell, go ahead and shoot me a DM. I promise I'm not that hard to get a hold of. As always, this is Common Sense and I'm signing out. Peace.
But don't